Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. In the last episode, we worked on building this bypass here. It runs over there. Added in this dockyard, which we're not using yet, but we probably will at some point. And this is going to serve to hopefully keep the trucks out of the traffic. They're going to connect over here to this freight train station and that freight, that warehouse over there, and move stuff to this chemical plant. And also what I'm probably going to do is relay out of this depot here actually into Kazam to make deliveries of freight into Kazam. That's probably what we're going to do. I think it makes the most sense. And then we worked on extending the freight rail coming out of this station, docking underneath the city of Kazam, popping out back over here, swinging back onto the same corridor as the passenger line, bypassing that station, and coming into this freight station connected to this fuel refinery. And then we're going to continue that freight line on in this direction. Ultimately, that's kind of where we're at. Also, we kind of got that built in enough to put a train on it. So we did go ahead and put a train. Which is not going to make us a lot of money anytime soon. So, that's fine. We need to connect a few more things to it in order for that to start making money. So, that's one of the things we're going to work on. Now, speaking of, I was looking at things here. So we have this oil sand mine and that oil refinery. They need to be connected to something. And I was thinking a train would be good. But how would we do that? Because it would be good to connect it into that station right there. Especially because this is oil sand, and that's a fuel refinery that uses oil sand. So it'd be good to connect that directly to that. I was thinking initially trucks, but I think the distance does warrant a train. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a couple of train stations. Oh, that's a really strange way that road decided to work its way out when it got generated, but that's okay. And it's also odd that there's a little bridge there. New vehicles available. I think it's our first aircraft. And yeah, we just kind of jogged a little here because that has now finally unlocked air transport. All right, just loading all that stuff in. And I think we also hit 1920, which is a asset upgrade. So all the cities are going to start generating the new assets. Yep. We now have all the different types of roads. And yep. Okay. So that's good. It just means we're going to be a little bit have a little bit of a performance problem for a moment. No big deal. All right, so... Oh my. City road, urban expressway, highway, highway, urban expressway. I don't think we're going to put that in just yet. Because I guess we could do that as a 2-lane. All right. Let's get... Did this give us high-speed tracks yet? No, it does not give us high-speed tracks yet. Now, for this station, we're only going to put one rail in there, no electric. And we're going to drop that in there. And over here, we're going to do the same thing, but with 2. There we are. Well, there isn't really going to be anything fancy about this. So I do have different types of rail, or different types of tunnels now. We can keep that brick. Let's see. Merge down there. Let's get rid of that electric, because that should not have been put on there. Okay, so what we're gonna do is over here. We're gonna add another terminal there. And I think what this is going to do I could do it a couple of different ways. One, I can merge it across like that and use this rail. But no, I don't think I will. We are going to keep this as a separate line. Too much curvature. What I want is for that to be able to come over here. And possibly even do a full crossover. With double slip switches. Let's make sure that didn't do anything goofy with that line. It did not. Alright, good. Okay, and then what we're going to want is for this to come around over here. Which is almost entirely tunnel, which is what I was expecting. Which is fine, because, I mean, we've got a tunnel through that mountain anyway. I mean, if I was doing road, we could probably climb it and get around it, but for track, it's going to be tunnel, so that's fine. Do it. Okay. Then that works. Let's create the new line. Gonna go here. And then there. And then there. Wrong terminal. It's gonna come into 5. There we are. And then stop there. Alright, that's good. Train freight. We're gonna call this yeah, Caprica oil, I think. Caprica City oil. There we go. Because this is both, you know, crude oil processing and it's going to be grabbing oil sand as well. So it's going to need tankers and it's going to need open wagons, gondolas. So let's get a train on it. We want to do, what was it, attractive efforts? I think we're doing, oh, we have our first electric. Which has really good attractive effort. Trending Railways JF1. It's a little bit cheaper. Yeah, let's do it. And for cargo, it's going to carry 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And gondolas 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we don't need anything that does top speed. Anything that does more than 50. So anything that does more than 50 is unnecessary. And these are actually lighter, so that's good. Buy it. And place it on that line. And paint it black. Now, what that might want me to do because let's see, right now, crude oil from here is going into where? It's going all the way over here to be sent to that refinery. But there is clearly way more oil there than we can move. Well, I mean, and if we hook up that oil well, it would be even more oil that we could move. So what I could do is create another shipping line. That comes into here. More directly, and we can put crude on the trucks. Is that what I want to do? Yeah, let's try it. Ship freight. Zom oil. We're gonna put a couple of oil tankers on here. Not very much. Just a couple. The Vandals. 2 of them. Alright, now it'll take a minute for them to get into position. Now, if we're going to do that, we need a second terminal. No, we don't want to do that. I think we want to do it like that. Put that there. Let me bring an extra ship in. Okay. Let's see. We do have some grain. Waiting to go there. Which is good. You haven't loaded up with oil sand. And why? Is this not registering as a consumer? Oh, because those are the wrong things. Right. Okay, manage the vehicle. We don't need gondolas. What we need is flat car with side stakes. For oil sand. Right. Now that should work. Bingo. And there we go. Now, that should fill up relatively quickly. You're bringing in loads of logs. This does make profit on occasion, but it's not very consistent. How are you doing? You're carrying some passengers, but not a ton. Yet. Alright, we got some stuff here. Alright, now next order of business is to continue this freight line towards that steel mill. So, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to have to tear out that depot. And we're going to have to reconfigure this station. Which is fine, because while I'm at it, I'm going to throw a roof on this. Alright, and that's going to be the freight bypass track. Now, this freight line is not going to be continuing on in the same line as the passengers. What they want to do is head this direction. Now, looking at this, thinking what we might actually want to do is not do the bypass through the station. but rather have it come through here. That's fine. All we want is a bridge. It doesn't collide with the... I don't think we necessarily want it that tall either. Actually, I might want to back that up a little bit further. All right. Let's start with it there. It's gonna have to kind of curve back over here. I think it looks fine. I think it looks fine. Now, do I wanna... No, what we're gonna want to do is we're going to want to... Oh, not smooth, flatten. I think. I don't know if I'm ready to start putting that in yet. Like, I can't put bus lane in yet. So... Make sure that can connect fine. Speeds look good. Alright, so there we are. And then we just need to get another station over here. Connect to that. And then come over here. Station in. Probably over here. Connect to here. Hook some trucks up to that marble. We have this marble here too. Yeah, we're gonna truck some. That's fine. Bring the marble in, jump the rail across this inlet, head for that fishery, and then keep rolling. Is the plan. All right, but before we end the episode here, I'm going to grab this line. After here, we're going to add that station in. And then that in, so we're going to extend that. Alright, you're coming in with a full load of oil sand. Is that going to be enough to bring you into profit? That's going to be the question. If not, then I'm going to have to add more wagons. It's not. Interesting that not all of it actually went there. Okay, let's manage that vehicle. Let's modify it. Let's add in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more. Double the amount of oil sand that it can carry. Until we get some crude oil coming through, I think it's gonna have some trouble. Speaking of crude oil, they are still on their way. All right. Well, we'll continue working on this project next episode because we're kind of out of time for the day. So we'll stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.